Hi guys, it's Jen here doing my 11th process video. This is Project Life week May 11th to the 17th. If you haven't seen my videos before, I don't do week 1, 2, 3, etc. I just do Monday to Sunday and I put the dates on it. It's just the way that I started doing it. I started about a year and a bit ago in June, and so I just started with the date and kept it that way because I would much prefer to know the date than what week it is, because that doesn't really mean a whole lot to me personally. So today I am using the Teen Mini collection from Becky Higgins, Project Life. This collection's been in my stash for a while, and so I wanted to start using it because I have lots of Project Life cards that need to get used up. But the other reason too is that it matched two sets of die cuts, so you can see them right there, that I really wanted to work on using up. So this was also, there was a challenge on the Victoria Marie group that was to use up some of your die cut packs, and I really like that idea, so I pulled out a couple quite old ones that I have. I think these are Simple Stories, and I really wanted to get them used up. There's also no, I think I use mostly just the Simple Stories one. I have one that's a basic gray one that's really similar to it, but I don't think I ended up pulling it up for this. So right now I'm just doing my dates first. It's a good place to start when you're sort of thinking about how you want this to look. And I used some Amy Tangerine office stickers. Sorry, it's early here. I drove my husband to a flight at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's still 7 something in the morning, and I apparently need another coffee. So I apologize if there's a whole bunch of ums while I think this morning. But I really wanted to get this video out because I've had this layout done for about a week and a half, and the video has been sitting while I fought with iMovie. So yes, let's get back to this. So my plan was, as I said, to use up die cuts. So you're gonna see, especially on my title card, I just go die cut crazy in using them, because not just for the sake using them for the sake of using them, because they worked really well. I'm not using them, just randomly, but also, they've been in my stash for a long time, and I don't want them to keep sitting in my stash. I want them to get used. So I really challenged myself to use just this one as much as I could and make it work. So this particular collection had lots of days of the week, so I'm trying to just find ways to make that work with my layout. I don't tend to label them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but for this particular layout I thought, well, what the heck, right? Like, it's fine, it works. It in some ways tells the story itself, like, this is something that we do on Fridays, or this is something, this was a weekend, and so, we went on a hike, or my son went on a hike with his dad. So I just made them work. So that top photo there is my oldest son, and he's standing on a huge fallen tree that's rotting in the middle. And this picture in particular, I actually have a layout that I'm doing of the hike that he did with his dad. But when we first moved here, we went on this walk in this particular area, and my kids thought it'd be really cool to be inside of this rotting tree and take a picture. And now, 3.5 years later, this is our 4th summer here, they're actually getting too big to go inside to take the photo. So he actually climbed up and got his photo taken on the top. So my husband, when he was hiking with my son, said, it was such a huge moment of noticing that they're growing, in that, he went on top of this log instead of inside it like he has so many other times before. So I wanted to document that on here, and the layout itself is going to say more, because on here I just basically said he went for a hike with his dad, and sort of guy time. And that was on a Saturday, so I put a Saturday on there. I also found in this little set of die cuts that I had put a card apart sheet that I'd already cut up from a kit in. I think it's from Evalicious, and I think that the little banners that are sitting there might be from a Scraptastic cut apart kit, but I'm not 100% sure because it all just kind of got put in together. But that would be my guess anyways. So I've now moved from the top right corner to the bottom left corner. Sometimes just, you know, if I have a thought, I just randomly move around the page. There's really no rhyme or reason. I just think, oh, you know, this might look good. So I thought for this one that it might look good to highlight that photo, and that's a photo of my older son again. This layout's all about him. There's hardly any pictures of my younger son this week. That's just how it worked out. But the one that's in the frame there is he was sea kayaking with his school. And so I wanted to highlight that picture in particular because he's got a huge smile on his face, and it's really tiny. And again, I'm actually doing a layout because they did 4 really awesome field trips, but I wanted to highlight that on here. And I thought that frame looked really good and gave it a little pop of color on that yellow card. So here I've now just I'm moving randomly around, as you can see. There's really no rhyme or reason. I just, you know, think, oh, okay, well, you know, let's do this or let's do that. And it shows you how sometimes your brain works. You know, something just clicks and you have to do it right now. And that's one of the really nice things about Project Life for me, is that you can kind of be random like that. It doesn't matter, but it also sometimes helps pull the whole spread together better. I did swap out that card that was there in my filler card spot. I had a pink one there originally, and it just wasn't working because there was a red and the pink wasn't working for me, so I looked for a blue card to put in there as well. Instead, I just felt like it matched better with the color scheme that I ended up having going on with all those die cuts. And you can see on that top card there, my date card, I used quite a few die cuts all in the one spot. It just filled up some of that empty space and used up some of those as well. And I just think it looks kind of fun that way and matches the rest of the layout. So I am very close to the end. This one came together super quick, which is awesome. I love when that happens. And by pulling out just one collection to work with, I think that really helps that process when you're trying to be quick, especially when you're behind. So I hope you enjoyed. I have a close-up photo coming as well, and I'm showing you the cards individually here. And I will be back real soon. I've still got lots of weeks of Project Life to do. Bye now.